So to avoid grammatical interference and to comply with the laws and rules of the target language, we apply certain grammatical shifts or grammatical transformations. They are sometimes they include those that you can see on the screen. Sometimes there are more of them, but these are the main, the most important. And I think that you've been applying them all the time while translating. It just well, for you to have some names for what you were doing. So transposition is the change of word order when different sentence elements change their position in the sentence. Substitution is when one grammatical element is replaced by another. We'll talk about it in detail. Omission, I think I don't have to explain what it is. Addition, correspondingly the same, but omission and addition are about certain words, yes, or maybe word combinations, not about the whole sentences. And partitioning or partition or sentence segregation or separation, though there are different ways of putting it. And integration concern whole sentences. So if we divide one sentence into several, two or more, it's partitioning, and integration is when we make one sentence out of several. So let us look at transposition and how it works for English-Ukrainian translation. Again, I'll remind you that transposition is the change of the sequence of the elements in the target language text as compared to that of the source language text. The standard position, for example, of the attributive noun in English is before the noun, while in Ukrainian it is the post position. Sometimes we can save this word order, but then I remind you that we use hyphen. Country music, muzika country. Transposition is very frequently applied, and it is usually accompanied by other shifts. Another example of transposition. The urban population of the world will increase by 2.5 billion within the next 30 years. За наступні 3 десятиліття населення міст у світі збільшиться на 2,5 мільярди. Another example, the global consulting company Deloitte reported that there are over 1,000 smart cities. У світі вже існує понад 1000 розумних міст, підрахувала світова консалтингова компанія Deloitte. Next is substitution. Substitution is a replacement of a grammatical form in the source language by another form in the target language. It can concern any grammatical form. And it's also called replacement sometimes. So this is it. And we can talk here about a change of the part of speech, a change of the tense form of the verb when active is translated by passive and vice versa. When we are talking about a change of the sentence type, interrogative to declarative, negative to affirmative, simple to complex, or simple to compound. You can see that here grammatical and lexical transformations coincide, negative to affirmative, affirmative to negative. If you remember, it's called antonymous translation in lexical shifts, yes. And but here we can say that the grammatical form is changed. The grammatical form of the verb is changes, so it can be called replacement or substitution. For example, it is hard to imagine how crowded Tokyo will be, given its population is now 37 million people. Уявляєте, як тісно буде в Токіо, де вже зараз мешкає понад 37 мільйонів людей. So here we can see the change of statement into a question, so affirmative into interrogative sentence, and noun population is translated with the help of the verb meškaj. Another example, it has been found out by researchers that дослідження показує, що passive is translated with the help of active. Next one is omission. Omission is applied when I didn't give any definition, so it's when some structural elements are redundant in the target language grammar or from the stylistic from the stylistic perspective. Sorry for the typo. So some elements are dropped out. Here you can see two examples of the verb shall, which is quite often dropped out in official texts, and shall do is usually translated with the help of the verb in present tense, with the present tense form of the verb. Diplomatic missions and consular posts of the member states shall issue multiple entry visas to the following categories of persons. Дипломатичні представництва та консульські установи держав-членів оформлюють багаторазові візи таким категоріям осіб. Or another example of the same type, member state shall mean any member state of the European Union. Держава-член означає будь-яку державу-члена Європейського Союзу.